Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. There is so much to talk about today. There are 9 in-game inbox messages. 9. That's crazy. 9. Now, of course, some of them are old, but let's look at the 2 that mean the most. The new Golden Piggy Bank has arrived in the contest. This special offer rewards you for playing in the Battle Realm. How it works. To break your piggy bank open, you'll need to fill it up. For every fight you win in Quests and Arenas, 2,500 gold is added. 2,500. Ooh. Up to 100,000 gold. By the way, 100,000 gold is $10. $10 worth of gold. That's what Kabam usually gives, plus incentives. As you hit milestones, you'll unlock the ability to purchase your gold and bonus items. If you're impatient or need the help in a hurry, you can bust the bank early, but it's all the same price. I don't know why anyone would ever do that. Important info, once you fill the piggy bank to 100,000 gold, you will only have 2 hours to crack it open. After that, your progress will reset, so don't miss out. You can fill and purchase this piggy bank up to 10 times, or you can get up to 1,000,000 gold, which is $100 worth of gold. Now, I don't think it's actually $100 worth of gold. I think that's a ripoff. That was $100 worth of gold when it took a very, very, very much smaller amount of gold to take a 4-star up to rank 5. But we know with how much gold it takes now, 5 stars up to rank 5, but especially ranking up even 6 stars to rank 2. You all know what I'm talking about. It takes a crazy amount of gold, which is why people run out of gold constantly after things like Cyber Weekend offers. So let's just look at this. Okay. So we have for $5, you'll get like half off $10 worth of gold with it, but let's see what else is here. Tier 5 class ISO 8 selector, so golden ISO. Tier 6 ISO 8 selector, and that's it. So it's a little bit of ISO and half off gold. If you compare this to the featured Cavalier, SideQuest Cavalier, and Cavalier bundles, this is not good. This is, I think this should be double the gold and double the ISO if you want it to be considered a good deal. Now, if you're desperate for gold, you might be saying to yourself, well, where else can I get it? Well, it's funny you ask. We've got the Halls of Fortune today, right? And I'm not saying there's a crazy amount of gold in this, but it's free. Ironically, you can complete your gold fights in this to unlock the golden piggy bank. By gaining gold, you will earn the ability to purchase gold. It's a weird thing to think about. That's the first of 2 offers, because you know I like to get in as much as possible in one video. Internet phrases. Right after we saw, in the past week, Kabam give 3 Tier 5 basic catalysts for $40, which does put the price tag, let's just do the exact math so we don't butcher it like we sometimes have a tendency to do on this channel, $13.33, $13.34 per. Now, that's for 45,000 worth of a Tier 5 basic, or 1 fully formed. For $45, so you went from getting 3 Tier 5 basics formed, right? For $40 or $39.99. And look, I know if you're watching this in another country, that's American dollars, taxes involved. I'm just saying all this is in American dollars. Back to, it takes $45 for 1. And of course, that's because they're trying to milk the whales and have them do the now very predictable Tier 6 basic catalyst fragment deal, which still, let me remind you, 57,000 is so much. And I still think, look, the difference between taking a 6-star from rank 3 to rank 4 is not worth thousands of dollars in performance. It just isn't. If you want to rent one for an hour, just throw in a greater champion boost at a plus 30%. You can get 3 of those in an early access bundle for $50. Look, I know that's not cheap, but still, it's cheaper because you need to buy 20 of these, even though the limit is 3, to get one Tier 6 Basic. 20, right? So they are still putting the price tag of one Tier 6 Basic at $300. But of course, we know that it takes 3 of those to take a 6-star to rank 4. So that's $1,000 with tax. Now, I expect that price to come down eventually because Tier 5 Basics used to be priced. It used to take, like, they would charge for this well over $100. The first ever Tier 5 Basic Callus Fragment offer we saw was $4,500, which you can now get from a Solo Supreme Crystal for free. $4,500 for $100. It's crazy to think about now because the game has evolved so much, but that was indeed the reality. So, I'm going to give the Golden Piggy Bank grade a D. If they had thrown in a Cavalier Crystal or at least a couple of Sig Stones, maybe I'd give it higher, but I think this is for cash a terrible decision, especially when you've got the Halls of Fortune on the same day. And look, it's a 14-day piggy bank, and I'm going to be annoyed to stare at this thing for 14 days because we've been staring at this Grandmaster Nexus Crystal offer from Disney Plus for way longer than that, and it's still got longer than 14 days left, but I'm not going to purchase it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. And in a couple hours, I'll be back to try to end my 4-star curse. I'll be 1,800 units in for those new Nexus. Wish me luck.